Hi everybody, welcome back. I'm Dorothy. I'm a professional astrologer, and you can find me on the web at nhastrologer.com, and there you can read this forecast. So today I'm going to talk about the eclipse on October 23rd. It's a new moon eclipse, and I'm going to give you the brief information, the basic information about that eclipse in the beginning of this video, and the other part of this video, hopefully it will flow smoothly. It will be about each of the zodiac signs, so you'll get a little more personal information, so you'll be able to read or hear about your sun sign and or your rising sign. Okay, so if you don't know what your rising sign is, just give me a quick email with your birth date, time, and place, and I will tell you what your rising sign is, and I will tell you where this eclipse is located in your chart, so you'll know which video to watch, which is best for you. Always watch your sun sign, but you want to watch the one that's about your rising sign as well. So that's just a little bit of education for you. All right, new moon eclipse, October 23rd at 5:57 p.m. on the east coast of the United States. It's at 0 degrees of Scorpio. We also have Venus at 0 degrees of Scorpio at the same time. Now, if you're a person who's also been watching that Mercury retrograde, you know, I'm recording this as Mercury is stationary. So let's see how many takes. It's been 6 takes just for this intro, and it's like, okay, here we go. Scorpio's at 2 degrees. Mercury's at 2 degrees of Scorpio as a planet that's stationary, moving retrograde. So, wow, that was an astrological mouthful, right? Okay, what does all that mean? Here we go. Take some notes. New moon in Scorpio is all about transformation. Transformation through mastery. That's how we honor Scorpio. Transformation through mastery. We have to transform something. We have to allow this shift and change in our energy fields, in our bodies, in our head, wherever it is for you. We must allow this transformation to happen. We cannot fight change. So, transformation through mastery, meaning allowing it to happen, allowing it to be what it is. Now, some of the other things that we look at with this new moon in Scorpio is what's going on with it, right? So we have that Venus there at 0 degrees of Scorpio, just like the sun and moon are. So everybody's lined up. We're only lined up, physically with the sun and the moon, but Venus is also at that part of the zodiac. It's just a little higher. And so what do we get with this energy is we get a lot of focus in on our relationships. Venus in Scorpio is very obsessive, but it's also devotion. So what side of the coin are you going to look at? I'm holding some coins from a friend of mine, and they were handmade for her in her memorial, so to Katrina, but she's passed on. And so, that's kind of the an analogy that I get with this information, with the new moon, all about creating new things, and that Scorpio is all about change and transformation, two sides of the same coin. So we've got to allow things to leave and shift and change before the new things will come in. So what departments is all of this going to happen on? Well, mainly because of the scorpionic energy that this is, mainly what it comes down to is all about its sex, it's our soulmate relationships, again, mastery of transformation. It's all that Scorpio 8th house Pluto energy. All right, so we need these changes to happen. Even financial partnerships comes up with this because Venus is there. Love, sex, I already mentioned the sex part. That's because of Venus and Scorpio. Scorpio rules sex, Venus is love. All right, and even power struggles that we might be having with somebody else. All of these things are things that we should be focusing on. And, usually it's just in front of us, whether you recognize it or not, but it is what is going on around us. And if you feel you need to use this energy, then I recommend you do it. Eclipses are powerful new moons and full moons. This one's the new moon. They are very, very powerful because we're in perfect alignment with them on the physical plane. So that will help us to shift into what it is we need to shift into. All right, Scorpio is a water sign, so emotions are involved. The moon in Scorpio, not the best place for the moon, but because we become overly emotional. All right, it may be dramatic. All of these things are the things that are happening around all of us. So use this use this new moon eclipse to your advantage and to the best of your ability by allowing the transformation to happen and allowing and setting some goals for yourself. All right, go to my website and read all the details there too. So next, I'm going to talk about each zodiac sign. So hang on. All right, Scorpio. Oh, yay. All right, so this eclipse, if you're a Scorpio or you have Scorpio rising, well, it's going to be near your birthday. So happy birthday to you. But to have an eclipse on your birthday, well, I remember mine a few years back. You know, it's a crapshoot whether it happens on your birthday or not. But it's not crap. It's actually a good thing because it changes everything. It changes everything about you. And since this eclipse is in your zodiac sign, it's been like this for the last 3 years. So this is the last time it's going to be in Scorpio for the next 28 years, I think the cycle is. So take advantage of it because it creeps backwards. And today it's at, well, on the 23rd of October, it's at the 0 degree of Scorpio. So for you guys who are Scorpio or have Scorpio rising, this is in your solar first house, and that's all about your personal identity. It's in your sign, it's in your first house. It's all about how you're changing what you do. How are you changing your identity? Are you changing your identity? Do you need to change your identity? Now, it could be you have to change your identity and move to another country because you're wanted by the police. But it's usually not that serious for most of us. Usually it's just about how you want to take that deep internal shift and change for yourself. Because it is about the ego. That first house is the ego. It's our personal identity. So what we show the world. It's our face. It's what we show the world. What we allow them to see. So you can start by physically changing some things about your appearance if you want. And that helps us to get into better rhythm with the vibration of what this transformation is all about. So positive changes. Venus is there too. I hadn't mentioned that yet. And so Venus is that change in beauty, but it's also the change in our relationships as well. All right. So there's a few shifts going on for all of us, but for you who are Scorpio or have Scorpio rising, it is a very personal hit. It is very, very close to home for you because it's all about you and what you want to change in your physical appearance or in your immediate environment. All right. So I'm going to leave you with that. Contact me at nhastrologer.com if you have questions, and you can post comments here as well because I do read and answer all of them, especially the ones that are not mean. All right. You won't see the mean ones, so I don't let them get through. Thank you very much. Blessed be. Namaste.